This is 9 News Now.
Still ahead tonight.
She kind of gave into that peer pressure and did the helium, and within seconds she dropped dead.
9 wants you to know huffing helium isn't funny. It can be deadly.
It took someone as innocent as her.
Tonight, the story of a teenage girl who tried it once and died. That's coming up next.
Have you ever seen somebody suck helium out of a balloon as a gag at a party? Maybe you've done it yourself. The high-pitched voice that results may sound funny, but the consequences are not. 9 wants you to know that inhalants are dangerous, even helium. Just ask some parents from Oregon who came to the nation's capital with a terrible story to tell.
She wasn't a partier. This was her first time she ever had any drinks. This is the first time she ever tried helium.
Justin Earp lost his 14-year-old daughter Ashley last month. It's still too emotional for Lorianne Earp to talk about what happened that night. The parents thought their teenager was going to an innocent slumber party.
Said that there would be popcorn and movies at this party.
Instead, they say Ashley experimented with booze and huffed helium from a tank.
It got to Ashley's turn. She said, I don't want to do that. And they said there's some adults there, some older men there that said, oh, it won't hurt you. It's just helium and it'll just make you laugh. It's just funny. So Ashley kind of gave into that peer pressure.
Ashley died as the result of a gas bubble in her bloodstream that blocked blood flow to her brain. Such deaths are rare, but the National Inhalant Prevention Coalition says the problem is that very few people realize it can happen at all.
I love you, Crystal.
They warn huffing helium, either directly from a tank or even balloons, is dangerous. The coalition also worries about the images kids see that portray huffing helium as harmless fun. They cite this 1999 Super Bowl ad.
We need to avoid glamorizing inhalant use, be it by celebrities or characters they play or fictional characters tied to cartoons and apps.
These days, kids surfing the web can come across Gina, a helium-huffing giraffe in an internet game. And while the coalition is contacting these websites directly to change the message, they say their most urgent warning is aimed at parents.
If parents know what to talk about to their children and say this is dangerous and that inhalants are poisons and chemicals, kids will understand.
What's going on, guys?
And that's kind of the message we want to get out there, because right now it's kind of portrayed as just something funny to do, but it's really not.
According to the NIPC, huffing helium can cut off oxygen supply, can cause an embolism if a person inhales too deeply. In addition, gas from a pressurized tank, that's the most dangerous. It can actually cause the lungs to rupture.